well. So
What's going on?
Morning.
Why does my hair look like I just woke up? Hold on. What's going on, guys? What's going on, everyone? Just having my little bowl of oatmeal with 3 scoops of peanut butter, like my mentor always says, right? I'm Premier Auto's mentor in FX, but when it comes to working out, he's my mentor.
The roles have reversed.
Yeah, we switch roles. What's going on, everyone? Why is my camera so blurry? Welcome to today's stream. Today is, I don't know, the reason why my title is "Please Be a Volatile Day" is because I don't believe it's gonna be a volatile day. Like, I'll tell you guys when it's an aggressive day, when it's an aggressive volatile day. But today's just not that day. I can say that today won't be that volatile day that you're not gonna see a 500 pip day on gold or something, right? What you will see, however, is you will notice that here, I'm gonna look at gold first because it looks a lot more interesting than GJ. Let me pop this up first, and then let me pop this up. Okay. Alright, so gold here, like starting with the weekly, like I think gold here is gonna flip bearish. I really believe we're gonna flip bearish here just because last week's candle was bearish and this week's candle technically is bearish again, right? And we did close below the support. So this candle here, I believe as long as we respect this previous candle high, this week candle's gonna flip. I believe so. We are pretty much like, if you look left there, what's happening is we don't know where we're gonna reject it. That's what we don't know. But on a smaller time frames, we have, you know, potential levels where we could reject that to continue down. Potential clues that price is dropping us, right? So as long as we don't break this, you know, we have a resistance here. That's an area where price can reject that. So if on a smaller time frame, we create that resistance and then we start to form that structure, we look for sells after you break out that range on a smaller time frame, right? We don't know where that's gonna be yet until I get there, but you know, we're just like creating a story in our head, right? So that's the story we start off. That's the first page. Second page, going to daily time frame, where you notice that daily time frame did continue up yesterday. Daily time frame did close bullish. So I mean, for us to continue down again, we really need like a 4-hour, like a daily at least to close bearish. And in this case, like the 4 will close bearish at resistance, rejecting off of these levels here. So what's gonna happen here is, as long as, you know, price now respects this, price should be heading down today. But of course, like long term, like if you're thinking about like the yearly, the month, the you know, those times are bullish. It's just the weekly right now that's bearish, and I do expect us to continue down towards 1747 once we do flip bearish. Because if you look left, your price should be driving into this area here, right? That's your clean traffic area. That's where price will most likely fill, or the range it wants to fill if it doesn't drive down. Yeah, I mean, you do have this on a 4-hour time frame. You do have a resistance here, and then you have a support here, right? So this is the range. As long as price again stays below this support here, it should be continue to push down. But if it pops back in the range, what this would be now is a fake out. And since price is on a bullish trend on a daily, high chance we're gonna come back in the range. So it's gonna be interesting how price reacts here, and it's pretty interesting to watch. Drop down to the 30. This is when you can start marking up, right? So now you're gonna notice that again, same strat as I said earlier about the fake out. You have a support being right here, and then you have a resistance being like right over. I'll say right over here. No, I just move it up. Because if I'm waiting for a breakout, I'm waiting for a breakout above here anyways, right? I'm not gonna take a buys above here and then you have this bothering me over here. So that's gonna be this would be the range, obviously, that we're currently in. Oh, music's a little too loud there. And then, okay, now if you go to gold, going to weekly on gold. Gold came up to fill last week's wick, right? We know that. We know gold. I mean, I'm sorry, GJ. We know GJ's on a huge uptrend. If you look left though, we're tapping a very strong levels here, a very strong resistance here. So we don't know what's gonna happen here. What we do know is that price is still bullish. So I'm still looking for buys on GJ. I'm not bearish whatsoever. You do have a resistance right here. If price were to break that, then we'll probably pop up towards like these levels up here to fill that range, right? Daily, again, bullish again. Daily candle yesterday closed very weak bullish, but we did respect the lows of yesterday's daily lows. So price did continue up to fill the range. That was my target for the day. I don't know what's gonna happen here though. The 4-hour candle, if you look at a 4-hour range, we did create a range and we actually did get a closure above. Therefore, high chance price has to continue up towards the next resistance, right? I think looking left, the next resistance you have for GJ is gonna be around, let's see, probably right here, I'll say 148.626. You know, once you break above it, I think the range from here to there is about, let's see, the range is about like 32 pip range, I'll say. So I mean, the range looks great. Definitely tradable range. We are we did close above that 4-hour resistance. This count should flip bullish and then continue up. We did create that support. If you go on a smaller time frame, you're gonna see that these wicks here, there's a bullish candle somewhere on these wicks here, on that wick, right? Because that's how it's created. If you go on like the 1 hour or the 30-minute here, there you go, there it is, right? See, price created a high up here, price then create a support. Now that we formed support, price pretty much came back up to retest the highest. So I think once you break above here on like the 30-minute 1 hour, these are gonna be your buys, your buy entries, right? So that's the analysis. Pretty simple analysis, nothing too complex. Somebody in QRT stream system, I don't give a fuck, man. I honestly don't care about any other streamer at all. If I don't know, I feel like if a streamer's talking about me, then they just love me or something. Like I honestly don't care. At the end of the day, I make my own profits, and when I go to the grocery store, they ask me debit or credit, not how did you make this money, or you know, don't care about me. How I did it.
How much did you catch today, sir?
Do you think she's going down this week? Probably. I'll say if this weekly candle does flip bearish, we could look to, you know, maybe come down to like a very minor level. Like if we, because this is the previous range we had on GJ. If we come back in this range, then yeah, he'd probably pop back down to fill the range. But as long as price respects that level there, price should be headed up towards the next resistance, I'll say. Like price is still bullish. What up, Jimbo?
What's up? What's up?
What up, Carly? What up, Primerado? What up, Sharif?
Look at 1 hour.
Yeah, the 1
Yeah.
hour starter play. Perfect. You have, we broke above resistance. Price closed bearish, but above the resistance, respecting the support still. This kind of believe once it breaks this high, it should continue up towards the resistance. These are the starter plays that you want.
What made GJ drop like that yesterday?
Wait a minute, it dropped like 10 pips.
Nah, it dropped like
20, 30? That's nothing, man. I think
nah,
that's
it
just
dropped 50.
50. I think
dropped
that's just this is markets being markets. I don't know.
I was looking, I was like, they dropped like that. I was like, it's alright. It's still bullish too.
You know what's funny, man?
So
The traders that have been trading for like 17 plus years and so are still making weird accounts to message me on here, which is weird. I think this guy's made like at least 10, 15, 20, 30 accounts. Like you're like 43. Come on, man. You know better than that.
GAM, bro. Grown ass man.
You're looking at off the 1 hour starter play? Yeah, like I'm looking for potential starter plays there. What I'm gonna do is probably look for buy stops. Have buy stops right here, and then it priced if the 1 hour does not close above this area. We're gonna look to close partials or something. Where's Carlo? Is he here? We need the good vibes.
I'm here, brother. I'm here.
There you go, brother.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
How them NFT looking boys?
Good, brother. Everything looks good, brother.
Everything.
What happened?
I just
Who's
checked
abusing
mine.
you? What happened in the chat? I'm busy with something. Is it that guy that looks like he robbed
Point him out.
himself? Like,
Point them out. We kicking them in the shins.
yeah,
Nah, it's
man
all positive
looks-
vibes. We're gonna leave it as it is.
Alright,
Man,
bet.
man
Alright,
looks
bet.
like he robbed
Just
himself,
let me
bro.
know.
No, you know why I'm okay with it? Because when he brings people to the stream, when he says whatever, people are gonna come to the stream. It's like A-Rod the other day. He came to the stream because someone was trolling me. He's like, oh yeah, go to this guy's stream, blah blah blah. They came to my stream. They liked my value. They liked the content after. They stay. Look at A-Rod. He's back in the stream. A week later. So it's a win-win for me. I don't know. I see nothing negative in it. All you gotta do is click, delete them. The person that that's making the fake accounts. But other than that, people usually stay. If you bring value, people will stay regardless of what you do. Doesn't matter.
I agree.
No, but Carlo, they said someone in QWERTYELFX this stream. They were talking about me on that stream.
Who gives a fuck?
Who?
That's your
Who gives a
favorite.
fuck? I don't even know.
That's your
Who?
favorite stream, Carlo.
Bro, I'm watching. I used to watch all the streams, London, New York, except Asian, because I didn't trade. Now I'm only on your stream, and I never heard about that stream. So like,
Nah, Carlo, you know that stream. Trust me.
which
Anyways.
one? Say it again.
Anyways,
Say it again.
back to
Don't be
DJ.
scared.
The magic.
Say it again. Say it again,
Anyway.
brother. Don't be scared. It's a problem.
Look at that
They
shit.
keyboard warriors, brother. They can't hurt you like.
Hey,
Oh.
no, for though, I have buy stops here on GJ.
Buy stops where? On top of the wick or on top of the candle?
Starter play.
See.
Oh, there you go. See, you have support. Genghis Kong, Sid Elliott Beer. You have a King Kong and Elliott with beer defending you, brother. They had no chance. Like,
But yeah, just let us know, bro. Let us know. Give us the word. We're gonna kick some people in the
yeah,
shin,
man,
bro.
we can all run
Taking out
together.
shins all
Like,
2021. Talk shit.
No.
You gonna lose this. You gonna lose some shins, bro.
that shit goes down. We can all run together. Like, there's no problem. Like, we group up and we run.
If people hate us now, just imagine when this thing finishes. They're gonna love us after.
Little project.
Wait till all of us becomes like mainstream. They
Um,
really, really hate us.
I found out about your stream from that stream, to be honest. Hey, man. You know, if it brings value, then it brings value, right? Guys, I have buy stops here and to the start replay. So, my stop loss for this trader, once the buy stops get activated, is going to be the current candle low. This current candle low, right? Because price shouldn't break this low if it wants to drive up off of this candle. However, if this candle here in 13 minutes does not close above or does not break this, then I'm just going to delete the buy stops. Because then it's going to be a whole different idea for the trade. You're going to need a closure above this range to look for buys going up. That's probably what you're looking for, right? But obviously, it's kind of must close bullish or break this high if it wants to drive. If you look on like the 30, right, or 15, it's a simple, you know, creates resistance, creates support, came to retest the highs. The second time it retested the highs, it has an 85% chance to break it the second time around. So now that you have the start replay, that's just an extra confirmation that once you break those highs, I'm in positions.
Did you stop get
Yep,
active?
I'm in
or not?
positions. On positions here. Stop loss is the current candle lows, so about 11 pips. Target's up here for around like 27 pips. But I think there's another minor resistance looking left there. I don't think that's it. I'm pretty sure there's another minor level here. That price may reject that. So let me take a look at that. You have this. You have this. Technically it's clean. On a 30. I think you have like a wick on a 30 or something here in the check. There should be something here on the 30.
Current 30 or previous 30?
No, man, I'm looking left.
Oh,
I don't think you're gonna be able to see it, Don. I don't think TradingView's gonna let you see
wait.
it.
I think like
Yeah, I think if I go in the hourly, I think look left in the hourly, should see like a wick then. I'll probably leave this as my resistance then. Because we know how it really counts backwards, right? So once we know that, we can understand that this wick here is that minor resistance right there. You have this right here. Not too worried by it though. Yeah, 147, 545. At that level, I'm probably gonna look to, you know, move stocks to break even. Probably take it like I might close full at 10 pips. Let's see that resistance.
Carlo, did you hear that Bobby Schmurder is getting released from prison this week?
oh he's gonna release today.
Out, my friend. I called him yesterday
Yeah. Okay.
to welcome him back.
This man Carl sent his hat back from the moon. He shot it
Hey
back
man,
down.
come over here and get your shit, man. Keeping
Bro,
you
I want
here
to see
for
Carl hit the
5 years.
dance. I want to see hit the dance one time.
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. I'm in a gold trade that's going on for like.
You're gonna buy?
No, I had sell this morning right here on the 30-minute thing. Yeah, so there was a 50-minute salary play here on gold, and I took a sell but a smaller risk because I was like, oh, I'm gonna look for buys, and I tapped 25 pips, but I just moved stop loss to break even and it stopped me out, right? So I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is a fake out, so if this candle closes back in the range, I'm gonna take buys. It didn't do it. It closed literally at resistance, right? So gold pushed up for like 70 pips. I was like, okay, cool. And then it closed back bearish. I was like, okay, cool. It respected this broken
I think if
support
this candle
as
closes
resistance.
bullish.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think you're
now
gonna
if
close-
it
you're gonna
closes
close,
bullish, because I took a sell on the 15, it was about here.
Yeah.
The 15 closed down back. I was like, okay, cool. It respected the support and resistance. Makes perfect sense. This 1 hour is bearish. The 4 hour made a top wick, and now it's gonna flip bearish. But the thing is just moving here for the last, like, I swear, brother, an hour and a half. And my stop loss is the top. This is the 4 hour high or the 1 hour high. So if it gets stopped, it gets stopped. But man, so fucking slow. I can't explain it.
I think if this kind of closes back into range here, you're gonna see a lot more volume. But I think you can probably look to close full if it does.
Yeah.
Because then it'll be a fake out, right? Then have like 30-minute coming back into range, breakout, coming back into range, fill it to continue up, right? Are you gonna see
I hope the previous 30-minute candle is going to close back in the range. It kind of closed literally at resistance. So
yeah,
I missed that move.
Hey guys, if GJ decides to not close like this, you know, it closes like this, like right this resistance, I'll close full positions. But if it closes like this, that's fine. Anywhere above here, that's perfect. Because in the next candle, as long as it respects the current candle lows, previous candle lows, it will look to continue up, right? To the upside.
Above 148, 350. If it closes above there, we still good. Price it.
Oh, you see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
I
lagging
drew
for
it
some
up.
reason.
Oh, you're
like it was black for like a few seconds. I'm like, alright, I think it's either my PC.
no, yeah, as long as it closes above, I'll say 322, like 340 would be great. Like right here would be fine.
Yeah, still got 8 minutes.
Yo, Premier, you in? Are you waiting?
I am in.
Oh, you in?
I am in, but I'm gonna. I want, always trying to stay optimistic, but I just have a feeling that the last 15 minutes of a celery, try and normally stay out.
Yeah.
If we don't get a closure, like you said,
Mhm.
like a good one, then I'm gonna just pull my full position, which I feel it's the last 8 minutes of the hourly. We're bound to get some type of retracement probably. So it'll
Yeah,
just
it's
be
like-
like a two pip loss, something like that.
I mean, I hope it drives up and then pulls back and then closes like this. But yeah, I mean, last 15 minute usually does tend to break that wick for the hourly.
Mm-hmm.
Your buy is active? I'm in a position already. When I have this up, I'm in a position.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got in same spot, 148, 339.
I got on that 148, 255.
255. Man, your trade is done. That's 10 pips. Close half. Runners.
No, that's it. Alright, now 10 pips. Close half.
Yep.
Low. Gotta do some manly.
What's NFT? Funny you ask. Just search up
Make
NFTs.
Make the bot.
What?
Make the iBot.
Show my.
Show a video of it. Yeah.
Oh, the Nightbot?
Nightbot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all finna be blown away. Hey, bro, I don't think they're ready for it. I don't think you should show me it. They ain't ready for it.
Whoa, close. Whoa. I think I'll close 50%. I don't think I'll close full. I will close like 50% if it closes below. What is this? 143. 148, 230. Right? Because the whole point of the starter play, guys, is with the buy styles, it's like an impulse trade, but it's a specific trade for it, right? So, like this trade here, I would expect this count to break that high and then just to continue up on that current count. Simple like that, right? But if it doesn't do that and it doesn't close above these ranges, it just means that we have created a resistance here, and this is a level where we can look to reject that to continue back down in the range. Therefore, the trade's invalid after, right? So that's why I'm gonna see how this account closes to look to manage my risk. Check the 15-minute can close above that range. I don't think the 15 close above. The 15 close right at that resistance. But the hourly, right? It shows based on the hourly time frame, so it's a bit different from like the 15. Yeah, what's going on today? What did they do today? Did they just like waited for my stream to come on and just wait? We were ready to hop on the stream or something? Oh look, he's online now. Let's go over there.
Go. They set a reminder. Set a reminder on their phone.
No, gang, yo, Mirado, Genghis Khan was actually defending me. If you read up, I man defended you today in that stream. And then he said,
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. So
I'm just quick to tear someone down this morning and
choose some violence this morning, man.
yeah,
That's just it.
man.
make them test who they really are as a person.
You are a kid if you're 20, pretty sure you're an adult. Man, I don't even want to start, but if I see this fucking 45-year-old man that looks like he robbed himself twice, abusing one of my friends that's 20, brother.
Bobby's murdered and you were about to be in the pen together.
Nah, man. I'll say what Mike Tyson says. I'll take your family. I'll eat your children. I own your family. I'm the head of your family
Yeah.
now. You're nobody. You're nobody. I own your family. It's my family now. It's my wife now. My children now. Everything.
Oh shit, Carlos getting real with him. My wife now.
Dang, my wife.
It's all
you
mine.
Wives now, Carl. Dang.
Everything's
You
mine,
just
brother.
started. This is choose the violence. This is Fight Club
kidding,
FX now.
kidding.
A minute 30, you closing half or you closing full?
50%. Camera's
50.
not focused. Yeah, 50% because what also could happen here is if you don't close above, what could happen? I'm not saying it is, but this is a support now. There's a range. If we're closing a bit bullish at the bottom of the support, high chance that's gonna have to drive up before breaking that low. So that's why I'm not closing.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the 1530 doesn't look too clean because it is rejecting that resistance, but off the hourly, this can be the case here, right? I just don't want to close right at resistance. I'd rather have a closure right here than a closure right at that resistance. Then you have
Give us
range
room
to
to push
continue
back
up.
up.
Yeah, you have that range, right? Perfect. You know.
You know. It's also 15 celery play now.
I think I think I'm gonna close full actually. I think I might just let it run. It's only 11 pip stop. If the 15 breaks a low, however, a 30-minute breaks a low, I'll look to close full, but that'll be 10 pips anyways. I kind of like the way he's hourly closing off that support. Look at the 4 hour flipping too. Let's see. I want to see if the 30 minutes can close bullish or bearish. If the 30 closes bearish, I'll close half. If 30 doesn't close bearish, yeah, I think I'm gonna close half then. This kind of closed a bit weaker than I thought it would within the last 10 seconds of that push. So I'm closing half here with about 7 pip loss. And then if price does hit my stops, it's gonna look to obviously close full, right?
You can take gold buys though if you want. There's 1 hour close back in the range. That means there was a fake out.
Mhm.
Could fill the range. But I'm about to get stopped. Like I was a pip away, so it makes really no point.
This current 30 that just opened.
Had no bottom.
Has no
Top
top.
wick?
Yeah. Has no top wick. Push straight down.
Yeah. Has no top wick, meaning that this could be a low for price to drive up. As long as it respects this, you could be right. I think once it's bullish, you have some range to continue up. I just know if we're gonna what we're gonna need right now is a closure above here. Then maybe the next 30-minute candle, 7:30 candle above here. Then maybe that potentially. Hey, my legs aren't killing.
I meant to ask you how you feeling this morning. You alright?
Yeah, my legs are fine. Got my peanut butter,
No, man.
oatmeal.
That boy Zerk's hella quick.
I'm not even reading chat. I'm just looking to manage risk here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my focus. I don't
More
know.
important.
I don't know about these 17-year-old traders here, but I'm looking to manage risk here.
At 15 closed with like no bottom wick as well.
Oh, did it?
In our favor.
Okay. This 1 hour close really weak. I would love a closure, you know, maybe something like this would be a lot better. I mean, it's still closing out support though. This is the range, guys. This is the range. You may not see it yet, but this is the range. The moment we create resistance, we come down to create support. That's the range. And what you need after, obviously, is you're gonna need a break, closure above, and then that's your. If you didn't enter position yet, then you'll probably have to wait for a closure above to take a position going up. If I was looking for a second position, that'll be my second position. Oh man, if the 15 breaks this high, bearish kind of has started play. I think that would be the candle that pushes up. Let's see.
Man, gold is very slow today. I don't know. Didn't really play out, but it's fake out.
I think it's gonna be slow until Fed
20
Powell
pips.
speaks at 10.
Yeah, I think there are some news too.
Yeah, at 10.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
he talks at 10. So I think everything's just gonna be chill till then. Yeah, and then it's 10. Things about to hit the fan. I think the Dow finna drop again. I feel it.
Jimmy, where you been?
Huh?
Where you been? I think I
Where?
haven't seen you in like a week.
Oh, gem. Oh, I don't know about. Gem. Life.
Were you trading or did you take a little break?
Oh no, I was still training. Just I just did like London for like 1 week just to try to get like the groove. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm too old. I'm going back to NY.
Just messing with your sleep.
Yeah, I was messing up while I sleep. I used to wake up at like 2:30, like a whole week. I'm like, bro, I can't do this no more. I'm an old ass man. I need my sleep.
All right, looks like we have create a low, and this candle obviously open up here. Now it's flipping bullish, right? So, I mean, you have this range to go up. The question now is, we don't know if it's gonna break or not, because this is a whole completely different trade now, right? This is not the same trade we took here, because obviously we need this candle close above. This is a whole different idea. Again, you have this room to go up. I want to see if we're gonna break this or not, though. Like, but it is quite cool because price create resistance, create support, close bullish support. It's gonna retest the highs. Once it retests the highs, it has a high chance to break it the second time around. So again, the 4 hour was on the urge of flipping as well. So that's it. Because the whole idea of this trade here was, you guys may not see it, but the whole idea was basically from the 4 hour time frame, right? Because the 4 hour time frame, look at this. We had a resistance right here, right? Because look, these wicks here, when it came up, they all failed to close above. They all came back and closed below this range here. Therefore, as long as we get a 4 hour closure above there, high chance we have the price to push up. Look left, the last time we got a closure above, we were able to push up towards 148.626. This is a 4 hour time frame, right? So since the 4 hour close above, I just used that, you know, I seen price create a wick rejecting off support. If you only the 1 hour, this is extra confirmations at that point. Alright, started to create support, started to retest the highs. So I took the bias off the start replay here, off this previous candle. That was the whole scenario for a trade. Since I closed half though, I think I'm gonna look to maybe add another position once we get a closure above here. Like a 30-minute closure. And stack onto it. I like the other half of it. Because when a trade doesn't really close in your you know, the way you want it to, it closes bearish, closes below the range, or whatever, you want to reduce risk, right? But as price closes in your confirmation later, you want to add more positions and manage your risk. So. But you can't just keep adding positions off of emotions though, right? I feel like a lot of traders, what they do is that they would just add more positions as you see more profits on their screen, or as they're more drawdown looking for a better entry. I think the best way to do it is just to think of it as, if you didn't enter your first position, would you enter here? If yes, then that's when you can add another position. If not, then don't add a position, right? Because you're going off of emotions. So in this case, if you get a closure above here, that'll be a trade I'll normally enter, right? So that'll be a position where I can look to add to go up, because that's just a brand new trade. Oh, look at that! 1 hour close back in the range. You close full, Carlo, on gold.
Yeah, I mean, my stop loss was here, so I had like a tip away, so I just let it go. But that was looking at GJ, that's what I thought. If you would look for a buy, it's probably this entry.
Yeah, I think gold's gonna continue up here. Ooh, Carlo, you got caught in something that we always talk about.
I did have a good sell this morning. Here, 25 pips, but I risked 0.5. So I didn't close like full at 10 pips. I let it run, and this was pretty clean, so I was like, okay, I let it run and got stopped at break even. And then I tried second time and I got faked out. It's alright. It's not the fastest day for gold. It doesn't move that fast.
Have you traded GP USD? No man, that's not my pair. 100 GPUSD. Thing about GPUSD is that if you're trading during a New York session, you gotta worry about kind of London and the New York, right? They're obviously both open. You gotta worry about the dollar and the pound. Whereas GJ right now, you don't gotta worry about the pound. The yen's kind of closed right now, so it's not really like something you gotta worry about. So you've only focused on one currency, right? It's the thing.
You know what went through my mind yesterday actually? To get a pack, like to get one of those 5,000 packs when there's like 200,000 people trying to get it, you really have to be fucking lucky.
Yeah, but not better than not. You have higher chances than winning a lottery though.
That's like 2.5% chance to get in those packs. Not like lottery, but like it's, I mean, you know what I mean? It's not a big chance, so. Gold. This 4 hour makes no sense, like absolutely no sense. You go.
Whose mic is that in the background? Oh, that's a dog. This kind of flip back bearish. If we're breaking the lows, I'm gonna close full here. You're right. I'm gonna close full here, negative 10 pips. We closed the first half, negative 7, as you know, price didn't close above the range. Now as count came up, failed to break again, right? That resistance I talked about, that was near where we don't know what's to happen there, right? So price rejected it, came back down, so we looked to close full at negative 10 pips. So we managed risk pretty well there. I think some of you guys might have closed full as this 1 hour count didn't close above. I'm not sure how you guys managed it, but the way I managed it, closed negative 50% at 7 pips, then it closed the rest at 10 pips. I know we're breaking the lows here. Like the buys aren't valid, right? It's gonna be a whole different trade if you're looking for buys now. I think if you're looking for buys now, again, you're gonna need a closure above this resistance here, a complete closure. And probably because I think you probably need a bit more volume. If that start play that you took, there wasn't much volume in that candle as well. I think Airtrade would be probably at ADM. So let's see what happens. I mean, what can happen here is pricing could look to come down here, create a support somewhere as right here as support, and then look to retest the tops again. But again, you're gonna need a bullish candle to close at the bottom support, and that's gonna be in minimum like ADM in 4 or 5 minutes if you're waiting for another candle to close. So I'm probably gonna avoid GJ. I'm not looking to take any sell positions yet. Like I'm not looking to cash this today. If you do pop back in the range, I'll stay out with that. I'm more looking for buys positions, and obviously as long as we stay above 148 and 191, price should still be bullish. Yeah, gold's pushing up here. Gold came back in the range. These are the buys that we mentioned. Came back in the range. Should continue up to fill the range here, coming up towards 18-15 levels. GSL based off sorry guys, not reading chat, my bad. Who knows now, I got some main burners. GSL based off on the 1 hour break. I'm not looking for positions for sells. I mean, it could, right? Again, keep in mind price is still bullish, so keep that in mind. If you're looking for sells, I mean, my target for sells would probably be around like these levels here. That support, right? If that breaks, them down here. But again, kind of just looking for buys. Be careful though. On a bullish day, when price is bullish, what can happen is we could actually break it to the previous range and then break back in. So what I mean by that is a fake could happen here, right? Whereas we get like a 1 hour closure below here, and then next 1 hour kind of looks to close back in the range, like so. Once you get that closure back in the range, okay, then now you know you can look for the buys going back up. Because on super trendy bullish days and looking for sells, fake goes usually happen, or you know, vice versa. On super bearish days looking for buys, this usually happens. But I notice a lot. Breakout, everyone's like, yeah, you know, price is gonna sell, it's gonna retrace this whole move, look left, clean traffic, but price is still bullish. It's gonna happen. So I'll avoid the sells. Why price is about to kiss that support. Yeah, see how price reacts here. This 50-minute close no bond wick right support. This next 15 count here opened up with no tall wick. I think this kind of could flip here. We can look to, this could be a low for price to drive back up here once it flips bullish. You know, we're actually close bullish at support on a 15-minute time frame maybe. Let's see, we have 12 minutes left in this candle. That's a pretty long time. Yeah, but gold is pretty clean here. Wow, gold came back up. Kind of pushed up 35 pips. And gold been better play today. Daily close bullish. I think what could happen though is if we can close, maybe we can continue up towards 18-18 here. Obviously 18-15 first, and then eventually 18-18. I'll say. If you're out, did you close half there, or did you how'd you manage that trade?
I closed 60% when that hourly closed, and then I just kept my stop loss at the hourly low, and then the other 40% got hit for like full stops. I was gonna do what you were gonna do and just add position, add the remaining 60%. Yeah, if we come to break that high, but I don't know. I think I actually have it like documented in my trade journal about celery plays in the last 15 minutes of the hourly, because I've taken this trade, I don't know, like 15 times before, and it looks like it has like a 30% success rate when it's the last 15 minute of the hourly. So I'm actually just like writing down now my journal that I'm not going to take celery plays in the last 15 minutes of the hourly. I'm just going to wait until it's like maybe a more volatile time. Like right now, 7 o'clock in the morning, there's not much volume to push price where we want. So it was a good trade in the sense that I got to really solidify one of the thoughts that I was kind of thinking.
I think we entered before the 15 close, I think, right? It's like 7:45-ish, 7:48, or no. Let me check. I don't know why people pay for a subscription and then, you know, just kind of leave it and a couple months later ask to come back. Like, I don't think I should obviously let them come back in the channel. Obviously, it's kind of weird.
Like, why leave in the first place?
Or peers, like, you know, they change numbers and stuff, but like at least like have some type of. I can't just let you win just because you're saying that you've been in here before. I gotta see some type of proof that you've been here. You know, like a screenshot or something. But
Or C. Power C.
am I missing anything in the chat? What's going on? Don, thoughts on a strategy that adds a 5% on market structure break and another 5% on fib retracement? You can't ask me that question because, oh, by the way, this 15-minute candle flip there, right? That's what we mentioned. This kind of no bond wick. So price is rejecting off that support. This kind of had, again, no top wick earlier when it opened up. Now it has a top wick. So if we get a 15-minute closure here, that could be a sign that we can look to push to the top of the range again to fill the range. If that's the case, then a high chance once you get a closure above, then those would be your buys. I think the third time around, price breaking above that would be a better buy idea. And also, guys, like that first trade I took, I would take it 1,000 times if I seen it again, right? Like I would take the exact same trade again tomorrow if it pops up. Thoughts on, okay, so I don't know. The way I trade FX, it's not really like it's not really like I don't see it as a strategy or a method, you know. I see like using, you know, waiting for something to bounce off a fib, something to bounce off a trend line. Like that would be more of a method strategy to me because you're waiting for one specific thing. But whereas this, it's a lot more than just waiting for one specific thing. It's a lot of storytelling that you gotta do in the markets, plus reading counter structures, plus specific things, very small little details that, you know, that goes through my head before I even enter position that I don't say out loud sometimes because it comes natural to me. But it's more of just being fluid in the markets, being able to adapt to the markets, you know. Like I'm only looking to catch a range to a range. Like I'm not worried about anything else during the day, except for, you know, catching a range from here towards the next resistance. Now I'm using what I know, what I've been doing for the past 2 years, to figure out ways to do that, right? So I've been doing the same thing every day for the past couple of months. I mean years. But like there's no like special number obviously that it'll give you like a 0.5% extra whatever. Like I mean people can say fibs 100% this whatever, but again it's just whatever works for you. Right? I mean people are gonna say what they believe in. If someone believes in smart money, they're gonna tell you that smart money is the best method ever. Right? But if it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. But again, like fib is a market structure. If you didn't know that, right? You know that, right? Because when you're like, for example, when you're drawing a fib, I mean, I really don't want to put this on my screen, but I'm gonna do it just for you to show you this. But here, where's the fib? This is a fib, right? Okay, my fib is kind of messed up because the last one I used was on white mode, and this line was better. Cleaner, but so this is a fib. You obviously have the 61, you have the 50, you have the 38, and this is why people who use fibs, they might not even know this, but what it is basically this: you push up, okay, no, cool, you look to continue down now, boom 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 boom. All right, I'm sorry for those that don't, you know, that are looking at this. I'm sorry, but I just gotta do it. You draw a fib from the bottom to the top, right? This now gives you a 61.8 or whatever. I think I made mine a bit too. I made it kind of a bit too big, but let's say this kind of gives you a 61.8. We drop down. Look where it's at, right? 61. People would have entered buys on 38, on the 50, on 61. So this is your last and final entry here, the 61. So if you're looking for buys on the 61, all this is a high. Price came down to create a low. What is this now? A higher low. If you're going to 4-hour time frame, right? If this is a 4-hour candle here, again, if you know how recounts backwards, this is how it'll look on a 4-hour time frame. It'll be a bullish candle, and this is a wick. Because how else was this wick formed? From these bearish candles, right? So this now becomes your support. When you're buying off 61.8, you're buying off support, aren't you, right? People are like, yeah, you know, 61.8 retracement been tapped there. This is the PRZ level, price reversal zone. I'm looking for a buy here. Honestly, all that is just price current finding out support, and on a higher time frames, also what it is just price filling this wick, pushing back up. It's honestly just a higher low. It's all of this. Do you see how I explained everything all within, you know, it's all the same thing is what I'm trying to say here. PRZ, wick fill, it's all the same thing. It's just different ways to see, and you know, different way people visualize that. This now becomes your range, right? This now becomes your range. Price comes and fills a wick. When price pushes up and fills that wick, what happens on this right here is just this. Price breaks support. Boom, and then you look to continue up. If I'm looking for buys, I wouldn't look for a buy at the 61.8. I'll look for a buy once we create a support somewhere, and then once we close bullish. See how that's more logical than you're waiting for like a 38, 50, and 61, because if you're waiting for a 38, 50, and 61, you will have 3 entries by the time you hit the 61. Whereas if you wait for a support, just a logical support to be created, and price to form that, you know, bullish candle support, that will be your first entry, and then you only gotta enter one time. And it has nothing to do with waiting for a price to hit a fib. It's just based off of price action, and that's the difference between being fluid and waiting for these levels to get tapped and whatnot. These numbers, special numbers. That was a lot. That was a lot of free content right there. See, people come to the streams, they think I troll. They come to the streams, they're gonna love it after. They stay. Can you kick this guy? Anything for you, Alexander. You send the nicest messages every day. Anything for you, man. What time was that taken? That was at 7:25. Oh, hey, what if gold here doesn't break the high? Because if this gold kind of were this far were to flip bearish here, it'll push down, and then we'll have a huge liquidity wick retesting that resistance, and price will come down towards these levels. Because again, if you were in a buys already, you'd be out by now, right? You pretty much hit your target. We're close half, all that good stuff. But if price decides to flip bearish on a 4-hour time frame, you can look for sells coming down to tap 1797 levels. Again, look at the daily. Look where it's bouncing off of. Or sorry, weekly. Weekly was so bearish. This might happen around, I'll say 8:30. If anything 9 or 9 NYSE open. Yeah, I agree with that, Chad. I think fibs is just a guessing game where it will bounce off. And I have nothing against fibs. I see fibs too, in a whole different perspective though, right? Like I don't know if it's gonna bounce off to 61, 38, or 50, or we see it, right? Keep it simple, I hear you. Feel like it gets too easy sometimes and then just reaching for new ways. Nah, man. Trust me. If you think it's getting too easy, dig deeper into your trades. It may look easier, right? Just waiting for a closure above the range or whatever, but it's a lot more in that, right? It's a lot more. Hey, so the people that, came from the other stream, welcome, welcome. I know you guys are enjoying the streams, and I know you guys create a new account to talk because you guys may have got kicked on your original account. It's alright. We accept all people. People came and like, you know what? I'm gonna troll this guy. Wait, hold on. I think he's giving true value here. I kind of want to stay on this stream, but I kind of already talked my shit already, and I got banned on this account. I'm gonna make a new one.
It's like a lot of effort
talk
that goes
shit,
into
he's gonna
creating
know.
accounts.
What do you say, Prayer?
It's just like a lot of effort making accounts. Like you have that
You
much
gotta
time.
make a fake name. You gotta make a fake email.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Gmail part is the worst part. You gotta make a Gmail,
Like
right?
you gotta use someone else,
This is
like
a
a
lot of
whole
work.
different stranger's Gmail, or shit. Just make a whole Gmail, just to talk shit about a guy that's just trying to provide value to the community. That don't do nobody wrong like that. Hey man.
I'm not trying to say anything, but man, this guy's been training for 17 years. I'm guessing he's 30 plus, 40 plus. He's got a kid. I seen the kid. He looks like he's my age. How would you feel if a 40-year-old was picking on your 17-year-old kid? Like think about it. You have a kid yourself, right? I'm not trying, I'm saying I'm being respectful. I'm just saying it's just kind of imagine. Yeah, I'm not 17. I'm 21. I'm an adult, not a grown adult, but I'm an adult. But like I'm near that age, and I have friends like Zerks that are 17, 16, 18. Like just imagine, think about it.
Each his own.
Any plans for surprising session? Hey Dow. Hey, I seen you from another guy's stream before. His one of my boys. His name was fuck. I forgot what it was called. Wealth FX or some shit? No, not Wealth FX. Man, I forgot what stream it was. Something. Good Mindset FX, something like that. I forgot what it was, but you were one of his moderators. What happened to that guy streaming? I messaged him one day. I'm like, oh, keep up the good streams. You're doing great for the community and stuff. I was like, yeah, whatever. All right, and then I don't know, he stopped streaming. I don't know what happened. Wealthy FX, I think his name was. I might be completely wrong though. Why can't we just wish the best for everyone? I don't know, man. I think of all the streams, we might have the most positive streams. Aside from this stuff, I think we have one of the most positive streams. Yeah, Alexander, you're correct. It's all ego. I mean, you can't fix that though. Like, you can't. It's they would just never realize, or they would just never know. Because it has a lot to do with money, right? And people have their own biases on specific things, so that creates a lot of tension off the rip. It's like price action meets indicator trader. This is better. No, this is better. This is better. This is better, right? It's just.
This reminds me of like the Spider-Man, the two Spider-Mans
Yeah.
pointing at each other. It's like at the end of the day, both of you are just traders.
Yeah, same.
You know?
You guys are the same person. Why not just work together?
Yeah. Yeah, both clicking a red or blue button to make money. So, you know.
Oh, you were a mod? Was it you? Might have been someone else. I'm sorry.
That gas had me driven, bro.
COVID positive. Yeah, that's the only thing positive right now. COVID.
Whoa, not me. I don't know about you. But oh shit.
Nah, man, I'm from Canada. I'm pretty safe over here.
Sure. Oh man, shit. Safe. Good.
Premier Auto needs to run some Zoom classes to get these guys moving. By the way, shout out to Premier Auto. Yo, he has some great Zoom sessions. Hit him up. I put him on my Instagram yesterday, Prime for Fitness. If you guys, ever want to get into, if you guys ever want to work out and you guys don't have a gym or anything in your area, and you guys want to have like some type of trainer to help you and guide you, that's your man right there. Good old pro team boy.
Making moves. Appreciate that, bro.
Big Swole 2021.
Guys, trust me. Like I'm like, right now 140 pounds.
Bro, you don't look nowhere near 140. You look like
dog
like
agrees.
120.
I'm 140, man. I'm like 5'9", 140, 5'10", 140.
Dang.
Hey, I'm a
But
little.
Andre makes a Zoom
like
class
ducking on
for the chat.
Oh,
Everybody just drops like everybody
one
drops
free
like
session.
$5, $10 for 45 minutes. All
Now,
from
I'll run a free Zoom for everybody in the chat if we get 150 likes on this the stream today. 150
Well, we'll do it
likes.
on Friday, 100%, or not
Yeah,
Friday, whenever
yeah.
you're free.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Saturday morning. Do not be late. We gotta get these gains in, baby.
150 likes.
Nah, at first I thought it was gonna be awkward. It's nowhere near awkward. Like he just talks you through it, talks you through the steps you gotta do.
This man got
What you're
the
doing
mic.
wrong. It's pretty chill.
You can cheat.
This man
He's
got the mic
looking right
like
at you.
Sean P.
GPUs, it looks like it might hit. It might be finally starting to sell off. People are taking a recent profit, maybe. Yeah. Could be right. Yeah.
So
I think the
last
weekly
week,
and daily is still bullish, but I think this week you have more range to go up though. I think this week you have range to continue up towards like look left, right? Because that was last week's support. We actually broke above broke above this wick here, look left. Next targets are going to be either here. This is a minor level, but you have a level right here too that you got to worry about. Also, this is your stronger, better looking level. I think you have more room to go up for a week. And then obviously, if that breaks, then you're looking up here, right? But that's like from here to here, that's like 50 pips, and then from here, that's around 155 pips. Ranges, not bad. Thing is, like, you know, I'm only looking to catch like from range to range, right? Even if you do sell off, I think if I'm looking for sells, in my opinion, the best looking sells are going to be right here. Because let's say on some given day, price pushes down, breaks into it, those be my sells now. Because that's clean traffic. It's like same thing for gold. Like right now I have two levels that I'm looking at specifically. I kind of missed the first one, but the second one I definitely have alerts on. I have my eyes on. Like this is the one I'm looking for. I was looking for these buys yesterday. I kind of missed it. Wasn't paying attention much to it, but then I'm looking at these two up here, above 1828 towards 1840s, 1839s. That's clean traffic. That's what I'm trying to catch going back up. If you do end up pushing back up there. You don't have to listen to. I will change my name soon.
Bro, I can't wait till that podcast comes out, bro.
Man, I rather have the other part come out. Podcast, man. I can't speak in podcasts. I forgot how to speak.
Yeah, I'm down to watch both parts. It doesn't matter, man. Supporting the homies.
I had a trade yesterday that flew up after it hit my stop loss. That's alright, man. Take the same trade again once it pops up in the future.
It's all the time.
Right? Think about it. When you enter a trade, you're not entering a trade to lose. You're entering a trade with the intentions to win because you've taken that trade before in the past, I'm guessing. So, if you take it again, high chance it'll play out. 80% of the time it will play out. That's what I usually say. Yeah, we have a lot of news this week, do we? Today we have 10 a.m. We have that. That's irrelevant. I'll probably be not trading by then, right? We won't be trading by then at least. This is pretty huge. This is not bad. Rate cuts tonight. Interest rates for NZD, the QE. Irrelevant. Minor. Friday, nothing. Yeah, it's pretty. It's just nothing too crazy. Gold could move at 10 though. Gold does decide to move late just because NYSE opens up a bit later than New York session does.
Yeah, was you watching Wizards game last night?
No, man.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any game. I was sleep.
They put Isaiah Thomas picture on Russell Westbrook spot. Like, you know when you do the intros?
Yeah.
Right, that
Oh,
shit
by
was so
accident?
funny. Yeah, it was on accident. That shit was so funny. I was like, wait, isn't that IT?
Bruh.
But that game winner though, that him and Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal did, it's crazy. Overtime pickup, man. Hearts went through the roof.
Well, I'm on GU here. I'm looking at GJ. I'm like, this is not GJ. Haha, this is GJ. See, I'm bullish on GJ. I'm not looking to take sell positions. I did mention Look at this. The 15 did close bullish as support, right? Therefore, this is your support. High chance you have to continue back up to retest the highs. Since I took my first position, however, I'm gonna wait for a complete breakout to look for more positions. Gonna wait for a breakout above here. Once you get that closure above, I'll take a position going up. Same bias I had all morning, right? I was not bearish today.
What's your overall target on DJ this week, bro?
I already tapped. I didn't have a crazy target this week. It was just like a potential wick. Or right here actually, 148.224. That was my target for the week. Next target is gonna be 149.213. But I think you're gonna need to wait for this week's candle to close to figure out if we're gonna push up to there or not. Because we need to close above 148.200 this week if price wants to drive. That'll be a lot clearer though.
Highest I see this week is 148.800. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, some resistance there.
It's my weekly goal. Weekly target this week.
Yep, could happen.
Just depends on what happens today. Big Jerome speak.
My bad, Robin. You look at GU. Yeah, I was looking at GU. I'm like, wait, what happened to GJ? Since when did it get this rangy today? It was never this rangy. I think for gold, I'm gonna wait for a breakout. I'm not gonna look to anticipate the range, although it does look pretty clean, just because the 4-hour time frame, again, they closed bearish, and we haven't broken those highs yet or broken above that range yet. So I think buys about 18-15 would be a bit more ideal, because then you have an extra confirmation that we have broken above like that resistance, right? To continue up towards like these levels up here. So, and I also think this might be a fake out if we do close bullish in the next hour. Back in the range here on a 4-hour time. Fake out to continue up. And even if you did get caught in a fake out, let's say you entered once you close below or started play here, you would have got like I think 25 pips here. And then you would avoid the rest of the fake out because it would have been a risk-free trade for you. Price is pushing up.
I'm just waiting for like the 8 o'clock. Just so I don't get hit. But like what just happened at this before 7 o'clock opening?
Oh yeah, we have 10 minutes to the New York Open. Yeah. I think I'm waiting for this hourly to close anyways, so yeah, I'll probably do the same here. What up, Wixnan?
Yeah.
Your boy's in the chat.
So, Uncle.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Uncle?
Tell him to fucking leave his superpowers at home.
Leave the superpowers at home.
That boy ain't got no superpowers.
Yeah, word.
Yeah,
I don't think like it's either him or the burner. Just saw the chat, bro. It's because most people that come from other streams, or they'll mention you on the other streams. That's all good bad traffic, and good traffic is all good traffic.
Yep.
Because people think for themselves. They'll see a play, they'll see you talk about stuff. They'll watch you win, and they make up their own mind.
Yeah, see my screen?
Tin Man that's how, that's his strategy. That's like, everybody has a strategy, and this is his strategy, just to,
Promote
create
himself.
chaos.
Create
chaos and come out on top and bring himself some viewers.
Alright.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine's on another level. Tin Man can't fucking, hold the can. He can't fucking hold the tin. It's 6ix9ine.
Look at this. Right there, guys.
I'm dead. This man just made his. This is the new training course right here. Y'all look at it. This is the new symbol.
I mean, that's how he gets probably people to watch him or pay him or customers or viewers or whatever he does. I don't know if he streams. I don't know if he zooms. I don't know. I don't even know if he trades. I think he's been trolling for 17 years. When he says I've been doing this for 17 years, he talks about trolling, not trading. You know, like imagine 17 years ago, he would probably show up at your door 17 years ago, be like, "Look, why did you take that buy?" He wasn't gonna be on no fucking AOL shitty buy, you know, just to get disconnected. Like, he wasn't gonna be on dial-up.
No, Prime for Fitness. Sent me this video, Andre, on Instagram. I'm
Watch
dying. Oh my god!
Play for everybody.
Right.
This is Iron Man in the morning. Watch this. It was just ironic because I was just like scrolling Insta and then I saw this and it was like as we were talking about him. It's perfect.
Man.
Stop mentioning his name. You mentioned his name 5 times.
And hemoglobin is going on here. Where the hell is this dude going? And who's about to die? He is on a full-blown mission of revenge. He really fully believes that he is out on the streets walking. Look at his outfit. I've always had a theory about people that wear regular clothes in the gym. They are not to be trifled with. When you just in the gym in jeans, slacks, or khakis, regular dress shoes, and a regular shirt, and you just in there working out, they don't give a damn. And this dude right here look like his first name is the last name. His name is Washington Harrison. For real. He got so much purpose in this walk. Even if you walked in front of that treadmill, you get knocked over for real. Walking like he about to give his supervisor a piece of his mind. But here's the twist. He might be having a great time in his mind. He could be singing along. I'm walking on sunshine. Right. Well, it's time to feel good. The dash reason he...
Voiceover?
He do look like he going to see the manager.
That is
like I want to see the manager.
Where is Corp? I want to talk to corporate.
Fucking my eyes are watering, bro. That shit was
talk
funny.
to corporate now, immediately. Let me show. Anyways, that's it. DJ broke back in the range. It's lit.
Oh, look, a cat.
Lit.
I used to walk like that when I used to be mad as hell at my parents when I was little. I was like, that's it.
I had enough.
No, I think the worst ones is when they make you face the wall, man. You're just looking at the wall so angry.
No,
like
I
the
don't
wall
think
does
they
something to you.
I don't think they experienced that, nah. Young
What?
Faye.
Oh, yeah, we're going on our
It's old
knees.
school. They don't do that no
Get
more.
Yeah.
slapped with
And
chopsticks.
Asian
whatever.
culture, man. When we get in trouble, we have to get on our knees and then sit in a corner and then like cross our hands for like the longest.
Mm.
And then like
Where the fuck do you live at? Abu Ghraib?
no. this is Asian
What
culture,
prison
bro.
you grew up in?
No, it's not a prison. It's not like a prison. It's just like where you see a
This
toe.
sound like Rikers.
Just, but no, like my dad and mom, like if they hear me get in trouble, as soon as I get home, they'd be like, get in the corner, cross your hands, get on your knees, sit in the corner, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
that's how the
yeah.
Rock is. The Rikers Island's like that. You walk into
Yeah.
any room, you better cross your hands, feet, and face the wall.
Face the corner, bro. I
place
used
is
to
no
be
joke.
crying in the corner. Then be like, they used to be like, do I hear you crying? I can make it worse. I'm like, oh shit. I'm about
Yeah, they tell you that they you know do whatever and they expect you not to cry as a little kid.
yeah,
Man, I was shitting my pants.
Better not cry.
Yeah.
You should be tearing up right now.
hell yeah.
Go
Bro,
home.
that's why I got so much PTSD now, bro. If someone raises their hand too close to me, I just punch it back. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh man, I think GJ has found that support. I think if you get closure above here, I'm waiting for a complete closure the second time around though.
Yeah.
This is a liquidity wick, I believe. We have came down, broken the lows. If this candle closes bullish above, this is gonna be huge. I'm looking for buys going up with the ADM opening.
How high can you go? How high can you go?
Man, it used to make me new on rice. Oh.
Uncooked rice. That's when it hurts.
You know what's worse?
If it's uncooked rice.
When you knew
If it was sushi rice, it'd be good.
Oh, yeah, uncooked obviously,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah.
when you gotta like new on Legos or step on Legos, oh man.
Oh man. That's that pain, bro. I know my mom actually stepped on my Legos and then she like beat the shit out of me. She's like, "Why you leave your Legos everywhere?" I'm like, "You stepped into them. I just opened the box. What do you mean?" Okay.
Um,
Mink, mink.
Morning, my brothers. What up, Skyline Trading?
I don't
What's going on?
see that R34 though. Damn. Goodbye, GJ. Goodbye. Ciao, Bella.
I think the
we
30 minute.
don't get a closure right now.
Yeah.
First 15 minutes of the new hour, it's gonna close
Yeah.
right above it.
How big's the
Once we
stops
get-
there? Yeah, close around like a 11 pip stop. Yeah, not bad.
11 pip stop again.
Not bad.
Oh man.
We're on GJ2 to see how it goes. Yeah, I want a closure. I'm not gonna look for buy stops in this situation. Well, at least here, right? We're in a range, so.
You mark exiting this time?
Well, depending on how we close and we react and open up and stuff like that, but yeah, closure definitely. Yeah, market X. Yeah, guys. Yeah, see how these counts came down. You know, it looks like it wanted to break support. This is not a break of support because these counts have all closed above this area. Therefore, we're respecting. If you get a closure below, that means you broke a support. So same thing goes here. If you get a closure above, it means we're breaking above resistance. As long as we close below, we're rejecting. So we have about 1 minute left here. Let's see how price reacts. It's gonna be very key to wait for this candle.
The richest I've been found.
The riches are bid. Oh man,
I love that guy, bro. Energy.
Yeah, his what's his name?
I gotta go on 6 bucks. I gotta look it up again. Keep losing it. Something. Oh, his name is $1 million something now. $1 Million Dream, something like that now.
I find him here. I search him up. This is guy, guys. I watch him every day for inspiration in the morning, like every single day. I'll show you guys in a second. He gives gives me positive vibes, the greatest messages every day.
Oh yeah, $1 million. $1 million bucks. That's the new name.
$1 million bucks.
$1 million bucks. Like number one.
Alright.
And then $1 million bucks. It's my guy, bro.
Actually, I'll wait for this kind of close first. I talk about this. This count's gonna close below the range here. We are not gonna be breaking this resistance, I believe. Therefore, no trades.
But as long as it close bullish, you good. Yeah.
If it close bullish, I mean, it still has a chance to continue up, right? But if you're looking for entries, that's a bit different. I'm gonna need to wait for a closure.
Yeah,
If
no
you're
problem.
if someone's already in and you got maybe down here or something, then this is great because you got bullish candle closure. You have more confirmations that we're gonna break. But it's just that we don't know if we're gonna break it. That's the thing. Nobody knows there. Here, I'll show you guys it since it's kind of close.
Dang, made the bottom wick flipped and then pushed. Damn.
Damn, $200 and I'll be richer than I ever been.
Where's that video of him being the richest? The richest he's ever been.
It's the one with the.
Is he wearing a jean jacket?
I'll find it for you, bro.
Yeah, send it. Guys, this video's gonna inspire you to be great one day. Oh, I think gold 1 hour close bullish too. Neat. Close bullish back in the range. Again, I'm waiting for this kind of breakout here, right? Trying to see what happens. Waiting for buys above 1815.
I'm gonna be richer than I've been at the end of the day.
Oh, that one? Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
You guys ready for this? Watch this.
Oh fam, listen up. I gotta big up Drizzy, the one and only Drake fam. He's a man of his word fam. He doubled my money. And on top of that fam, I told him about my OSAP and he cleared my debts fam. So I gotta big this guy up one more time. He's the biggest name in the city fam. Drizzy Drake fam. I'm trying to be like him one day and put the man in the city fam. Yo.
No, it's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
That's it. That's it.
No, there's one where he's like, "This is the richest I've ever been,"
Oh,
and he had like $2,000 or something.
Yeah. That's the only one.
Nah, I'll find it. It's fine.
But yeah, what's the OSAP? I've never.
It's like student loan debt. Student loan. Yeah. What do you guys call it in America?
FAFSA.
What is it?
FAFSA? Like
yeah, I mean we call it
loans that they give you.
Yeah, we call it OSAP. You guys gotta pay it back, obviously, right? Yeah. Where's Carlos' camera today? Feels a bit different about him on cam.
You guys miss me?
Yeah, I think the chat needs some good energy.
We need that good energy, fam.
Are you in a different call?
No, I'm kind of multitasking. I'm working on some offers and stuff, so.
All right, he's working on
Carlos running his OnlyFans right now.
Trying to make some money.
He's trying to cop that Anthony Edwards deal right now. He's trying to negotiate $800 for a dunk.
It's kind of 1,900 right now.
Yeah, he's trying to negotiate $800 deal right now. Let's give him some time. Trying to make that.
Carlo, what's your OnlyFans?
Carlo Daggi. XXX.
$29.99 a month. $29.99 a month.
You can gift me some stuff if you really want to. So in return, you get charts and a barking dog in the background.
When you subscribe to Carl, you just gonna see his dog and then Forex charts. That's all you're gonna get.
Hey, watch this. Hey guys, tell me this won't inspire you guys.
You can't put a price on family. My mom's birthday was the day after Valentine's Day, so I bought an ice cream cake to celebrate. A few days later, I took her to the mall and I bought her beef Azos, fam, some all-white Air Force Ones, 2 pants from H&M, and I gave her $100, told her to hold that. Today, me and her went on road and I got to go to Marshalls and Winners, and I seen a 126 drip, so I bought a 1-2. And then we went to the BSW, the hair store, and I seen 2 do-rags, fam. So when I was buying them, my mom brought her stuff that she was buying and asked me to buy it. I said, yeah, that's soft. I spent $60 at the hair store today, fam. But then my mom hugged me from behind, and then she's like, I'm so proud of you, son. That's all you gotta do, fam. You gotta make your people proud. I wish my dad was here to see this, fam. When I was in grade 6, he got shot. I'm so sorry to say this, fam, but my dad's not here to see this, fam.
43,000 followers.
You don't get it if you're not from Toronto.
Yeah.
It's just the whole.
Follow him real quick.
It's funny, man. If you're from Toronto, you understand. It's the whole lingo.
I understand for sure. A good 1-2, yeah.
Yeah.
1-2.
1-2 means like a couple things. Like I'm pretty sure there's some Torontonians in the chat and they'll probably understand.
Torontonians, I'm dead.
No, I think you're the only one from T8.
Oh man, I'm from technical analysis. That's where I'm from. You're right.
Yeah.
Where's Carlo at? I think he's in trouble. His wife heard him speaking about a woman earlier, and I was like,
He at the door. He got Tin Man at the door.
Meeting, brother. Meeting.
Yeah, you mean it all right. You need some hoes.
Is he make fun of traders or is he for real? No, he's being genuine, I think. Like, he blew up for being like this. Just spreading positive energy. It might not sound the nicest, but man, it's funny.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
If he's being for real, he probably has Down syndrome.
Hey,
Not even
Joe, bro.
Not even joking. Like, he looks like and he speaks like he has
Come
Down
on,
syndrome.
fam. Nah, that's just how Toronto folks talk, man. He's like Jamaican mixed with a little bit of
Stupid.
That's what.
Man, if you come to Toronto, you're gonna be confused.
Fam.
Is 2% risk or 1% risk, 1% risk trade too much? No. I know people who risk, 3%, 4%.
I just don't know what value he's providing with 43,000 viewers, like, or followers. That's crazy.
Bro.
I went to the mall and bought this. I don't know.
You don't get it.
Satire,
You don't get it.
right?
You don't get it. It's from Toronto. You don't get it.
Toronto, no,
He's providing comedy that I don't understand.
That's what it is. No, yeah, 1 to 2% risk. It's not too much, man. That's fine. Like I usually risk around the same.
What's the max you'll ever do?
Fuck, 3% risk.
3%.
Thing is, it's a bit different. Like, later on in your trading career, it gets a bit different. You can look to your risk a lot more, but it's like you really gotta be at a stage where you have a.
You gotta develop it now when you have a smaller account, then later on when you get a bigger account.
Like, I can technically risk like 10%. I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but I mean, I could, right? But I don't know. Like, it's our perspective after a while.
I feel like your relationship with money changes if you grow your account and you trade. You go from 5 lots to 10 lots, from 1 lot to to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Then just getting a funded account or a big account, your relationship with money is technically the same as if it was with $1,000 account. So you
I think like if you don't if it's like your own money and you grow it,
if you grow it, then I guess you were able to grow it, so your relationship has kind of evolved. But if you just get an amount and you trade, like it's $1,000 and you don't really care for blowing $1,000, you're gonna blow it 50K because your relationship with money is different. You're gonna be seeing a $300 drawdown on a 50K account or a $3,000 drawdown, and you're gonna be like, even though the trade is still correct, you'll get emotional about it. Whereas like if you grew that account and you've seen that play out, you're gonna go into that drawdown and be like, nah, I fucking built this 50K like this, so I'm not gonna change my trading style. A lot of emotions get involved when you start trading amounts that that you're not used to, you've never had, and or if you got funded, or let's say you went to a family member or a friend, you guys put money together, or somebody funded you and you start trading a large amount.
That's when people get emotional.
You're gonna get really emotional because you're not used to those numbers. Now, if you grew that account, that's a whole different story. Now you're used to it at 10K, at 15K, at 20K, at 30K, at 40K. What's stopping you from growing another K, 10K, and more 10? Nothing. Your relationship with money has developed over time. It's you've gotten more comfortable with bigger losses just because you are more comfortable with taking your positions, you growing your positions. So to each his own. Like I was telling Don before on a different stream that it doesn't matter what percentage you risk. It's really what matters is your relationship with money. Because some people can risk 10% and not have emotions fall into that trade at all. Some people could, some people could risk 2% and be like sweating buckets over it, just seeing red. It all depends on your relationship with money and what you're used to. And what you're used to is what you have. So you're better off, building your account, having what you have, and this way, you're not gonna feel your butthole tighten whenever you're in the red. You're gonna respect your craft, and you're gonna take that same trade knowing that it's gonna win you next time. What I've seen people do a lot of times, they get a funded account, they trade, they lose a trade, then boom, they switch up their style. Fuck, I can't take this kind of trade no more because I just lost big. Nah, that's not how it should work. If you're taking a trade, you should be taking that trade 1,000 times, that same trade.
1,000 times.
Baby steps, baby pips.
Baby steps.
Don's muted.
And I was trying to say, this is what you're taking. You're taking steps up the ladder, step by step, growing that account. Make progress.
That's what growing an account looks like. When you skip an account, it looks like, you know, when you're at the airport, you know that machine that you just step on, instead of walking, you just go straight through.
Nah, man, I don't know what machine time, but I haven't been to the airport long enough.
Talking about the escalator?
No, not the escalator.
That 20,
it's like
that 20th century thing?
The flat walker thing. Yeah, that's what.
Oh, you talking about the airport where you just stand and it like you look to
and
the
then
right
like
and
it
you're
moves
passing
like
people next to you?
Yeah, it goes forward for you. Yeah, that's what a funding account looks like. You're just going forward, not taking the steps, and then like you're just gonna misstep one time and then fall, just like what was happening to me.
Why'd you change from swinging to scalping? Didn't you catch more pips swinging? Yeah, so like at this point in my career, at a more mature stage in my trading career, I don't care about pips. I care about catching the trade, whatever it is. If there's a resistance here, and I'm trying to catch a buy once you break out of this range, I'm looking to take profit at that resistance. Whatever happens after, I don't care. Because I know if I wake up tomorrow, I'm doing the exact same thing again. Following the exact same routine. And when I was swinging, at the time I did catch more pips. I did have those 100 pip days. Those 130 pip days. I'll have the McLaren entries. But, like Wixon said earlier, once you take the trades that you know you usually win, like at that time when I was swinging, I didn't know, like my trades are all random. There wasn't one specific entry I was sticking to. It was more of just like I'm waiting for a fib, I'm waiting for resistance to be created, I'm taking a sell. But nothing was just like concrete. There weren't any like many steps to it. It was just random half of the time. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't. Obviously, it didn't work more than it didn't. But it wasn't like 8%, 9% like what I do now. It was more like 50, 55, 60, and I didn't want to have that type of winning ratio.
Like randomness is not like, you know, that's not what grows your account. So if you're still like at that random stage and somebody funds your account, you're most likely gonna blow it because you're still taking random trades. If you need where I'm coming from, my point of view on this is like, if you need somebody else's funds, like it's not that hard to build an account as long as you're profitable and consistent. Like it can take you a month or two. You really don't need nobody else's funds or split any of your earnings with anyone. But there's got to be like some kind of test for yourself. You know, you've got to pass some kind of your own test for yourself to see that, hey, I'm profitable and I'm earning and I'm making money. You can't just be like, give me 50K, you're gonna blow it the same way you blew that $100. You know, but if you grew it, then you could, you know, that confidence is there. Hey, I just got this 50K by growing it. Man, what the fuck is stopping me from getting 100K? Nothing, because I just grew it to 50. Your confidence goes through the roof, and you take that same position over and over, and you'll lose twice, but you'll win 8 times, and that confidence just builds and builds, and then it's one play, one consistent play over and over, no randomness, you know.
Yeah.
So you can be more confident taking a trade at 50 because there's no randomness. You've achieved the point where you're consistent and you're doing the same shit over and over. You've achieved that point.
And
you know?
randomness?
With a funded account, you haven't achieved shit. You just, you know, you've either passed the test or you got lucky and somebody gave you money, and now it's your turn to blow it or find consistency while you have 50K.
It's just this. Skill lasts longer than luck. That's all I gotta say.
And another thing about randomness is people don't know if their trades are random or not, because whenever they win a trade, they're not like new traders don't think about the stuff. They just trying to look for the next profitable trade. So they ask people, what do you think about this? What do you think about that?
You got to go over your last winning trade, see why you won.
Yeah, if you can't explain your trade like a story, it's crispy from head to toe, that trade was probably a round trade.
Word for word, bar.
Like if your explanation, if I ask you why you take a buy here, your explanation is, well, price bounced off that support. You know, I put my fib up, bounced off this. That was a trade. It's like, there's so many gaps into that. You know, that's what randomness is. When many gaps, you need like an explanation for every single thing you do, each and everything.
It doesn't sometimes it doesn't even have to be like a fully in depth. It could just be like simple. No.
Like when I'm in a position, I can explain to you why I have my TP here, why I'm entering here, why I'm exiting here. You know, it's you gotta be able to explain your trades like that. I'm not saying I'm the best trader out there, 100% not, but like, I've been at a point where I took round trades and I kind of know how it feels, and that's the stage that I feel like once you figure out that game plan for yourself, that playbook for yourself, that's when everything will start to click a lot easier. Alright, that playbook.
Hey, Premier, we might get a closure, we might not, but I definitely agree with you. There's no impulse entry here. We need a closure, but a closure might not give us an entry.
Yeah, I want a closure.
Yeah, for sure.
The way that DJ's closing.
It's just I know this time, like it's 8.
The time plus we've look at the wicks. We retested that area so many times. So how do you know on the impulse, on the next impulse?
Yeah.
We're not going to do the same thing. So you want to, if it already happened and it didn't succeed, give it, let it close. Because look, it's tested there. It kind of broke out. Because at some point, if you look at that long wick, at some point that was a green wick, or a blue wick, whatever you want to say. So, I mean, at some point it was a green candle. So we were breaking out of the zone, so then it came back and then it tried again. So
yeah, earlier we took an entry to start play here. It was before this happened though.
Oh, you already took a trade?
Yeah, if this didn't, I forgot to put it up, but if this didn't happen, if we didn't break on this play, then again, yeah, like you said, like we really need to wait for a closure to break above. I took it at around 7 a.m, like 6:45ish. A lot earlier. It looked a lot cleaner at the time.
And hello with the trigger fingers.
I'm gonna go update that.
Diamond hands.
I just know a bunch of people are getting FOMO right now. They're seeing us get close, so that anticipation entry is like, it looks good, but like you said, I mean, at least just for myself, I'm probably
no FOMO here. I'm pretty confident. Like if we take a trade here, I'm pretty sure we're gonna, like, when we do take a trade, might not happen. Yeah. I'm pretty confident in what I'm waiting for and what I'm looking for.
Because like once you get to that level, it's like you said earlier, you win 1 or 2 trades, you're still gonna have that confidence level. It's like it's not like you forgot how to trade, It's like you're gonna take the same exact thing over again the next day. All right, like so wait, like that impulse buy I took earlier, the start play, I'll take it again. Like this week, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty 9% sure I'll take another trade exactly the same this week. And when it works out, I'm gonna tell you guys that look, this is a trade we took on Tuesday that we lost. Alright, we took the same trade again today. We won.
We had a week where we had the same play for like 4 days straight, like Monday through Thursday. It was the same play.
Was it the starter play?
Yeah, we had the same play. Like that was the only play we saw for the whole week.
Yeah. Another thing is like Primero said as well in the chat. Like the first entry we took was an impulse buy, starter play. The second time around, you're gonna need to wait for a closure, right? It just doesn't make sense to take a second impulse because it would have happened by now on that first entry. That was a big holiday, wasn't that yesterday? I swear that was yesterday, and then like last entering Asian, or I might.
Yeah, that's why we ranged the whole day. That was yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
All the way through Asian.
Yep.
Woke up this morning at like 4:20 for a split second. Looked at my phone.
Nice, 4:20. Come on.
Here he is. And I saw all of this prior.
Yeah.
I knew that for New York we were gonna range. I just knew it. I knew we were gonna come back in this range here and just sit for 2.5 hours. I was like disappointed when I saw that big move during London just because I knew chance of it continuing like that, I mean, it's good. It's in our favor. There's good momentum, but I just feel like a lot of the times it will sit and consolidate during New York, and then have a late push after a big push during London.
I'm fine with a late move.
I got a client at 10 a.m. I got to bounce.
No?
No. 10 a.m. I got a minute.
Hey, speaking about MT earlier, someone asked about that. Man, these I gotta check my stuff.
So you looking like
Arlo just checked my account.
Andre has the most impressive card pulls. Like his Durant is 650.
Holy shit, he pulled it
LeBron
yesterday.
is 2K. Yeah, his account is worth like 3K. On what?
Invested like $23.
$23. Insane, man.
That's what I'm trying to do. I want to know when these drops. So I want to spend $100 on them.
You can't though. You got the max you can buy now is one. It's like
one pack at a time.
Yeah, but I got, you know how many family members I got? I have fucking 10 computers with 10 different IP addresses.
Okay, yeah, big flex.
That works.
Not bad.
That works. Yeah.
No,
I got a friend with I got a few friends with call centers, and like that's how they're set up. It's just, you know, different IP addresses, 30 cubicles. Make a phone call, be like, look, man, I need all your guys. Fuck work today. Everybody needs to buy a card. Everyone at the office.
Buy it.
You know what though? They said that the stress test they're doing right now for 5K, it's small amount because they're just testing the whole server and everything. Because every time they announce it, the whole page just crashes, brother.
Crashes, yeah, it can't.
Yeah, it's gone. So now
the thing is, every week it's gonna get worse and worse. Like with every job, people are fucking hopping.
Yeah, but they're trying to. That's why they're doing like stress tests with 5,000 packs, and then later they're gonna go back to normal.
Like,
they drop 50K.
Like on Friday, or was it a Thursday when I stayed on the Zoom with you after the stream for the cards? I swear I went out to the bank and there were people in the bank I overheard them standing in line and just talking about this shit and a whole bunch of like, yo, this is gonna be big.
The thing is, like,
anything digital is gonna be big.
It's still in beta mode, and I honestly think it's more than just the cards. It's more than just, you know, buying and selling cards. I think it has a lot to do with just replacing the next shoe market, the next.
Well, the thing is, the collectible
market
dries up eventually. You know, everything dries up. Everything tangible, physical and tangible dries up. So, you know, people are in the next generation. They want everything digital.
Yeah.
Everything on the blockchain.
Rex is digital.
Like that shit don't impress no more. My wall of Jordans, that shit don't impress nobody. You know, like your 6-car garage with 12 Lambos, and it ain't impressing nobody now.
Mm-hmm.
But what you can attain in the digital world, you know, my daughter goes to school, and they play, you know, they play Among Us, they play what's that other game, Roblox, and they be selling like a skin in school. Like the kid will show up with like a list of skins he has and a menu. Like, this skin I'll sell to you for $150. My daughter comes to me with like a menu. Dad, can I have $150? This kid in school is selling a skin for the game. I'm like, what? Yeah. What skin for her game? Just to sell something for the game.
Dang. What less?
They be trading. She be playing Star Stable with Star Coins and everything digital. I gotta buy shit for the horse. She can go to a classmate that got it.
Do not let her.
Ride in school for cash. Everything digital.
Everything digital.
I'm gonna start tapping Roblox accounts. Get ready.
And I'd be telling her, I'd be like, look, there's people like Jimmy that got Roblox accounts pretending they're girls, you know?
Whoa, no.
The old man.
No. I'll rock like that now. I'll rock like that.
Why you got a Roblox account?
Because my nephew doesn't. He's not old enough to make his own iCloud, so you gotta use mine. I remember one time I seen $50 purchase. Yo, I was like, are you serious? Then he's like, wait, hear me out. Wait, he's like, hey, Uncle Jimmy, I think I bought something on your Apple thingy, and then like, what you buy? I'm like, at least I was like, show me what you bought. And he's like, you know, it looked cool, so I wanted to buy it. I'm like, you know what?
I went to my boy's house and he left his Fortnite on when he came to greet me. I got three daughters. We walked in. Yo, within a half hour, he had like $150 charged to his account because he left his Fortnite on. I was like, yo, kids, you are not allowed to touch any electronics in anybody's.
Oh my god.
Boy sends me the bill. He's like, yo, they just bought skin and they didn't even buy nice stuff. They just bought trash.
These don't even look fly. Like a lot.
Sends me the bill.
Excuse me, sir, your tab.
Yo, this chat. Yeah, you guys are gonna get Miro killed, man. You guys gotta relax.
What we do?
Nah,
What we do?
Amir's bedroom looked like a jail cell. I seen all those bars. I was like, you're either in a bunk bed or in jail.
What are you talking about, bro? Are you talking about these modern railings right here?
Boy.
Why are there railings in the middle of the room? Is there a staircase there?
Don't make me stun on you right now. You think you got a penthouse?
Because you be railing these holes, that's why.
No, I don't have my apartment's tiny. It's just got a good view.
I got a nice spot that's got there's a stairwell right behind me. This is like a
so that is a staircase.
Hey, Premier, you gotta show it. They wanna see.
Nah, no, I'm not gonna flex because everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa, this guy is a millionaire trader." I'm not. I got my laptop hooked up to the Zoom too, so I'm not gonna. I'll give you guys just like a little. This is what my office overlooks too.
I'm dead.
Is that the Empire State Building?
It's not the Empire State Building.
Boy, that's the Space Needle.
Wow, you're in New York?
Yeah, I'm in New York. I'm in upstate.
And my friend is
Where upstate? Westchester?
What'd you say?
You're in Westchester?
No, but close to that name. I'm in Rochester, New York.
Oh, you're in Rochester? Oh man, you have no idea how many house parties I tore up in Rochester. from Syracuse to Buffalo to Rochester to Westchester.
We probably
and then all the way down
in
to
the same
Bronx.
time frame. I know you're older than me, but I'm 28. I'm not too far off.
It's all right. It's all good. Age is just a state of mind.
True.
I know 50-year-olds who are like 20, and I know 18-year-olds, more mature than 40-year-olds. Plus, I live in Miami where like 40-year-old women walk around 20-year-old kids with 20-year-old guys.
Oh man, how did YouTube not ban that word "losing trader"? You said, "Oh man."
I'm dead.
Man, I did put the stream is not for kids, so.
This for grown ass.
Can YouTube censor you for cursing?
Sometimes they'll say this stream was offensive, whatever, and they'll just look to unmonetize it or whatever it is.
Monetize it.
Don, did you finish the course updates? No, not yet. I'm almost done. I have videos out there that I completed. I mean, I can just add it. I can add on right now, but I want to add it out at the same time.
The way Don looked up when he thought about it, he's working on something big.
Yeah, and we're also working on something huge too. So, like, it's huge. Whatever's coming this year. It has nothing to do with my course, nothing to do with control FX, nothing to do with whatever we're doing. It has to do with trading though, and I feel like it's gonna change the trading world in general. So it's huge and it's free.
And it's 8:30.
Free.
Well, free. I'll just say it's free. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to give too much away.
Alright. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Don't leak the album.
Don't leak the album. Yeah.
I want the first tape.
Nice, Mr. Otto. Great achievement. Yeah. Happy for him too. The thing is, that just shows that, like, I mean, people usually think when traders first start, they're not financially free and they want to get financially free, right? But some people, when they start trading, they're very comfortable with where they are in their life. They're just trying to do something new as a hobby or whatever, right? And eventually one day, I mean, hopefully, he's gonna be a full-time trader. But you don't have to start off from dead nothing. Like, people start off with a lot of capital. People start off like 20K accounts. Like, it's whatever you see money as, like what Wixness did earlier, right?
It's funny. I feel like Wix and I were talking, I don't know, like a week and a half ago about that same thing, like the value of money and what lot size are you actually comfortable for. For me, I don't pop 2-3%. Like, it's too much. I'm not comfortable losing that much. I pop like 1%. And once in a while I'll pop a larger percent of that, but most of the time it's under 1%. And then everyone's like, what's proper risk management? It's like, what are you comfortable with? If you have like a 20K account or whatever it is, and you don't feel like risking 3%, you don't have to.
It's just like, look at the cash value. How much are you comfortable with? Like, don't approach the trade. Like, this is the issue with most people. They'll come on to trade and be like, yo, I can win this much. I can win this much. I can do the more, but no. How much are you comfortable losing in this? Like, how much would it be? Like, is $500 okay for you to be like, all right, I lost it? Or is it going to affect your mindset
gonna make
and
you
fuck you up? If it's going to fuck you up, be comfortable with risking 400. If that's too much, $100 and win 200 and see how comfortable that makes you. Like, yo, in September, I reached out to Don. I was like, yo, I'm having these break-even months. Like, I was killing it first half of last year, and then all of a sudden, July, August, September, I started having break-even month. And I reached out and I was like, yo, I'm killing myself with just fees. Like, I'm break-even and I got $5,000 or $6,000 or $10,000 in fees.
Oh.
And I'm down 10K just in trading and commission fees, and I'm break-even. Like, what am I doing? I dropped my lot size for September, end of September, October, November, December, all the way through the year, and even the first part of January. And I just started, my relationship with money got better. It grew. I was more comfortable losing more because I was winning those small lot size trades. I just, it grew 3-4 months, and I'm back to my regular lot size.
Yep.
I lowered it by 5 times. Like, I was risking, I don't know, I was risking, 3 to 5%, and I started risking 1%, 0.5% per trade.
Some people just like to go full in, like 100% risk per trade, right?
Yeah, but are you comfortable losing that whole 100%? You're comfortable at the end of full margin, because not every trade's a guaranteed. Yeah, we win more than we lose, but if you're taking every trade full margin, eventually after winning 8 and full margin in your 9th one, you lose. You're done.
It's not really worth it, right? Yeah.
How much are you comfortable with losing? Number one question as you're entering a trade.
Just because you have a 30K, 50K account doesn't mean you're comfortable losing $500. Yeah. You don't want to pop 5 lots right off the rip. That's fine.
Like, that's why I say growing is better, because your relationship with money will improve from lower lot size.
Like, obviously, my account's been growing since start of the year, especially. But like, it doesn't mean I'm gonna up my lot size. Like, it's like I'm comfortable with, although my account's grown like 30%, 40% this month. It doesn't mean I'm gonna up my lot size, right? I'm keeping the same lot size I started in January or started in February. It's just, I'm comfortable with that amount right now. It has nothing to do with how much capital you have. You shouldn't look to risk the max potential that you can possibly risk without breaking these certain habits. It's more of just whatever you're comfortable with. And some people are comfortable with 10%. 10% risk, 100% risk, whatever it is, but just make sure, it's something that keeps you going and it's not gonna hold you back in trading long term. Yeah. I feel like this week I've taken a trade yesterday I took a loss today. I took a loss. I mean, I haven't won a trade. Actually, I did win a trade yesterday, like a 8 pip win on gold, but that was like after I caught in the signal channel. But it's been a slow start to the week. I mean, it's only Tuesday. Let's see what happens. Only took one trade today. No Asia, no London, nothing. Is it the last week of February? Yeah, it's the second last week of February. Next week is March. That's crazy.
How you doing this week?
I think I'm down. Let me check. I'm down. Pretty sure I'm down like. Negative 1.6, 1.7. I took a loss in gold yesterday, right? It was a 35 pip stop, but we managed risk. Only lost like 1K out of that on a 5 lot, so equivalent to a 10 lot on GJ, on UG Pop. And gold buys made 500 at 492, and today GBGY buys 10 lot, 10 pips, $1,000. People like, what? $1,000, man? That's how much you're down, man. That's like nothing. It's just.
It's 10 pips.
Yeah, it's 10 pips, right?
Down 10 pips for the week for the last 2 days.
I don't like to see numbers because people have different numbers in their accounts. I think
he's only what, you've taken 2 trades or 3 trades this week?
3
so far.
Yeah.
3 trades. You know, he's only down to 10 pips.
Well, 15 pips. Yeah.
With commission.
When's
the last time you had a negative week, a losing week?
Who knows? Maybe this week.
But before that, I haven't had a losing week.
Like, I haven't had a losing week in a while too. I had like break-even weeks, but I haven't had like a losing week where I was down like 10 pips for the week or whatever. It's been a while. What's your max for stop loss in GJ? I mean, sometimes it's 20 pips, sometimes it's 10 pips. It just depends. But again, like, I don't think the original stop loss really matters. I think it's just how you manage it, right? Because that's the end goal, to reduce your stops by managing it. I'll say an average of 10 pips.
90% of the time, we're not gonna hit our full stop.
Yeah, like we today we hit our full stops, but we manage it at the 5%, at the 5 pip mark or 7 pip mark. Did you guys hear about the yelling woman who brought down Bitcoin price? No, haven't been keeping up with crypto.
Janet Yellen.
Look at this wick. I was looking at this yesterday live. Like, I saw it live, the whole thing live. Came down 700 and it came back up to 17. I think it'll slowly. I think it'll slowly come down again.
Yeah.
Like.
It's going down.
Guys, try not to. You know, we took one attempt in this range here to break out. I mean, obviously it didn't play out, but it was still a decent attempt. Now that we're in the range, it's been a couple hours in the range now, just wait for a breakout. Don't force anything in this situation. You're down 100 pips today. Fuck. I don't know what to tell you. I'm down like 10
close
pips.
the charts, regroup.
I think it's more than that though. Look back at the loss, you know, like, I don't know. Like, it goes back to saying, like, you really need to figure out that plan that you have, that plan you have for yourself, that playbook.
How many trades did you take? You know, start there. How many trades did you take? What was the amount of trades?
Here, how about this? Send me a chart, losing trader, and then explain to me why you took an entry, why that was your stop, why that was your TP. That will help you a lot. I know you're lazy right now, but simply just do it and send me a chart on TradingView.
Yeah. Wait for these closures here. Like, this is, I used to blow so many accounts in a range. Like, this is It's pointless trying to trade in the range. People are guessing break. Oh, it's gonna go now. It's gonna go now. Just wait for, and even if it goes without you, wait for it to retest or wait for it to actually start moving, and then you can start trading zone to zone. It's just, guessing. It's gonna you're just gonna keep bouncing up and down off the range. Well, you don't know how long it's gonna range for. So people would take one trade and then try to get it back again. Oh, it's going down. Buy. It's going up. Sell. Go back.
He also might be down 100 pips, just because he might be swing trading. Who knows? Like, he might just be swinging on a higher time frames, whatever, right? But again, like, send me a chart. I want to see.
Today,
I want to see why.
so I don't know. He's down today. Not swinging.
Well, yeah, I don't think anything has moved 100 pips today. It might have just been over trading.
That's what I'm guessing. I think he's just trading in the range.
I'm gonna go buy full margin. Hope it goes to the moon. I mean, I hope so too, man. Hope so for you.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna go to the moon, alright.
I try to trade BTC. Oh, yikes. Here's my thing for BTC. I say it all the time. If I'm looking to trade BTC, from my perspective, I don't care what happens today. I don't care what happens to this. If I'm thinking of just it as a, I believe in the product, I believe in what it is for what it is, then I believe long term it will continue to push up. But when it comes to technical analysis, it has nothing to do with my technical analysis. If I'm looking at it from that perspective, like swinging it, right, for a long term. But if I'm scalping it, intraday trading it, I'll do the same way I would do it as if I'm trading GJ. Yeah, like I really think Bitcoin, I mean, it's out of support here. Again, like you have this range down here. If I'm looking for sell positions, I'll try to catch sells in this range. I try to fill that range. Same way I've been doing for GJ. I avoid all this mess here. I look for sells in this area because that's clean traffic. But again, like I don't trade Bitcoin, so I'm not gonna get too much deep into details. We are at support. Price can just flip up. Who knows, right? The weekly did break the lows though.
For me, are you looking at your views to Xerox? That's what you're looking at?
Partner?
You're on mute. You're on mute.
My bad. Yeah. Xerox is to the left. I mean, I kind of face the whole side of the city.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Party there.
You familiar with like really closer? I'm trying to think. Like the Liberty Pole, downtown Rochester, Liberty Pole.
Yeah, I've been there. I didn't spend a lot of time. Like I said, went there, got messed up, stayed there for a while. I just did that a bunch of times.
Yeah. My place faces the Liberty Pole.
Nice. Got a nice view.
We looked probably for like 6 months.
Is that a living room? What is that? What are you overlooking behind you?
So behind me, there's like this is like a section just for I guess like where my office is, and then behind me is a platform. We just moved probably like 10-15 days ago, so we're still getting settled. But I'm gonna put like a armoire there. It's just like a landing, and then over looking in front of me, it's 2 stories but open, so it's 20 feet to the ceiling, and then windows from the top all the way down to the bottom. Living room. And then the kitchen's below that, and the living room's below that.
Where'd you move from? You were in Rochester before, also.
Yeah. I had a house in the city, and I got rid of that. And my wife and I decided to try this for 2 years before we settle down, have kids. So it's nice, man. We really like it. My bedroom has the same windows that I turn the camera around, so it's just like you see the whole sky.
Congratulations, enjoy it.
Thank you. It didn't come from trading. That's why I was like hesitant to show. I didn't want people to think that, because it's not. I worked my ass off for like the past 6 years to get here. I didn't just you know, pop up as a McLaren trader and start trading heavy. And, you know, I'm still definitely in like the learning process of everything.
Me too.
Right,
I'm still learning.
Mindset is easier to work on because you're not stressed about the income on the back end. You understand? So
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Trading
not
is
like
like I
he's
get to chill with
trading
my
his last
boys every
funds.
morning. Yeah, I get to chill with my boys every morning. We get to talk. I get to, like, you know, work on certain skill sets like patience and discipline and just develop those even more. And that's like, I look forward to that.
Build your craft.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers need to stop beeping today.
Who has a better view though? That's a real question. Roxanne or Premier Auto?
Throw it in the poll.
It is. Throw it in the poll. We'll both send pictures of our view.
Got the Sun Life Stadium.
Wait, what's that thing next to you though? Is this a bunch of apartments? The white thing? White buildings?
That's my peasants.
Oh, guys, it's a monster.
Oh, is that a lake?
That's the intercoastal because the beach is on the other side behind. On the other
See,
side
I'm
of the
not
building.
used to that. I see snow out here, man. Pure snow.
That's them boats right there.
What's your window situation like inside? Is it you got big windows?
They're big windows, but they're not floor to ceiling, but they're across the whole wall on the entire apartment. So there's no every room has just a wall, just window left to right completely.
Yep.
No.
Yep, that's dope. That's the same way mine is.
Wall.
Sounds like this range
I
is
was
dead
so
as a
high.
rock. This range is dead as a rock.
Range is dead as a rock.
Yeah, it's like watching grass grow right now.
Worse. Drywall. Paint dry on the wall. Caught a nice 3-to-1 move on USD CAD since she is moving.
It's like
Nice.
I had a good one last year. It's like watching flies fuck. Should not be exciting.
USD CAD. What'd you catch here? This looks like shit too. I mean, unless you caught this. I'm guessing you caught this last night. So that's pretty good. I don't think you caught that though. That's just a mess. I'm surprised there's like 100 people watching the stream right now in the dead range. Usually people get, you know, tired, they hop off. Yeah, I should start doing more Asian sessions. Every time I do it, everyone messages me like, "Yo, please do more Asians. You're the best Asian session trader." Like Asian sessions is missing that person too.
I said it yesterday. I was like, "Yo, pop up stream."
Oh, I saw it this morning. I was asleep, man. I mean, I said that at like 10.
As soon as I wrote that, like within 5 minutes, gold moved like 20 pips. It's like yes.
Hey, Premier,
And then
I
went
had
right back in the range.
Premier, I had 3 meals yesterday. 4 actually. Had one low late plus a protein shake.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Protein shakes a minute.
So I had
What
5.
you need is to be around 6 to 8, and you'll start gaining weight.
Do you think I'm Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
No, but your meals don't got to be big. Like your lunch could be like a handful of almonds and an apple. Like that's a meal.
Really?
And then you could have but as long as you're eating every 2 to 3 hours and making sure your metabolism is always working.
So you don't have to get filled every single meal.
You have to get your full nutrients, but you're gonna get, you're getting your protein content in a handful of almonds and an apple. You're getting enough protein content in a lunch, pasta, meatballs, whatever it is, rice and chicken, like all of that protein shake. They just should be spread out. Your body can only consume so many proteins, in one sitting within a certain amount of time. I think you can only break down about 35 to 40 grams of protein at per meal. So people that eat like 60, 80, like their body can't absorb all that protein at all. It leaves their body. Plus, the whole point is, to fuel yourself and not to really enjoy it. So you eat right and eat often. Eat every 2 to 3 hours to make sure your metabolism is constantly working. This way, when like over time, after like a few months, you're gonna see your body just working, burning carbs on its own. Your metabolism is working even if you're not eating. Like you could miss a meal and your body will still be burning calories just because it got used to burning all that food that you're eating. And you can have like off days and it's not affect you. As long as you're getting all your meals in, 6 to 8 meals and a workout a day, you're gonna grow.
How often do you go to the gym?
I go to the gym 5-6 days a week.
Yeah.
But I used to go, bro. When I just started working out, I got real hyped. I started eating right, and I started doing 2-a-days. And for about, I had 60 days straight where I didn't miss a single day, and I was doing 2-a-days, and I blew up. I went from 142 to 186.
Holy shit! In 6 months, how long is that?
60 days.
Yeah, 2 months. Yeah.
2 months flat. Yep. I mean, the pictures you see on Instagram, that's me at around 165, 170. I was 186, 115 pounds heavy.
And you're from Miami, so you get wear tank tops.
Like you got like everybody walks around in skirts or shirts and tank tops and white beaters. It's just so everybody has to take care of their bodies. Not everybody, like it's on a much higher level than when I used to live in New York. People wear all covered up sweaters, hoodies, so they don't really care what the stomach looks like, what the arms look.
Yeah.
Over here,
I'm a concealed weapon, bro. That's the whole point. Concealed weapon. You don't know what's popping until.
Well, no, over here it's concealed carry. I already have a concealed weapon. Now I just need to look good. I don't give a fuck. People don't fight here. Like somebody threatens you, they just shoot. We have a stand your ground law. So shoot him, kill him, and you're the only one.
I wasn't saying like actually like a concealed weapon. Like I was saying like concealed weapon is like you take your clothes off and then you can see
conceal your
body.
arms. So I'm saying
Okay.
I don't need to conceal anything. I'm working out for myself. I'm trying to just look good, feel good and look good. I don't really care about being bigger or stronger or.
I'm just trying to get skinny.